Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial of the Revlon one-step hair dryer brush. This is the 2.0 version and I'm going to hop right into it. So of course we're starting off with wet hair and I'm making sure it's really damp. That way the hair isn't too dry when I go in with the blow dryer. So my method for using this blow dryer brush, and I've researched this with other methods, is I'm going to start off by brushing the hair straight. Right, so I'm going to start off by brushing the hair straight before I do any kind of rotating or curling of the brush. This helps me make sure that I can get those roots in really well. Once I feel like the hair is straight enough, as you guys can tell, I'm going to start rotating the brush towards the end. This helps put tension on the roots, so that way I can make sure the roots are dry, and it helps me begin to form a curl and get some volume. Once I get a curl going and I get the hair straight enough, I go ahead and I pin curl the hair back so that we're good to go. So I rush through the back section because I really want to show you guys how I do it from the front, so that way you guys can really tell how it's done. So I'm going back in and you see I'm straightening the hair, and make sure y'all get underneath the hair because that's where a lot of the moisture is. So make sure you actually kind of start underneath the hair and you work your way around. Just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11 and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Where are you? Baby, don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed and I have to know, say, where are you? So hard to reach, just pick up your phone, tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe, cause you're all I crave. So I wonder, from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed and I have to know, say, don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone, tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. So I want to talk about the pros and the cons of using this brush. Now, the biggest pro is that this hairstyle gave me a lot of volume, right? And then it gave me the ability to be able to control the temperature. If you guys can see on the bottom of the brush, there's actually a turn dial, which helps you control, you know, whether you want to go low, whether you want to go cool, or whether you want to go high on the heat, which is good because sometimes when you're using these blow dryer brushes, it can kind of feel like too much direct heat. So I was able to kind of control the flow of the heat. So if you notice, I'm turning it right here and I'm starting off on low, and then once the hair gets straight enough, I'm going in with the hot air to really get it straight and really make sure the brush is doing what it needs to do. So that's a big pro. You can control the temperature and it helps you give volume. Now let's talk about the cons. Y'all, this brush is too big. On one hand, it's good because you're able to detangle your hair and it doesn't feel like you're ripping your hair out. I know it looks like I am, but I promise you it doesn't hurt. So on one hand, the big brush is good because it helps you detangle the hair and get it straight, which is good for my kinky girls. But because it's so big, I'm not able to get the roots as straight as I want it to get. If you guys can see, my hair is straight, but my roots are still a little like fuzzy. even with the straight part, look how fuzzy the roots are. And that's because the bristles are so long, I'm not able to get close to the scalp and really get it to a point where my roots are as straight as I want it to be. It's good for straightening the hair, and once you go through it a few times, you know, you're fine, and you can get your little curl, you can get your volume. But as you guys can see, I keep trying to start from the top to really try and like put as much tension as possible on the hair, so that way I can get those root straights. But even then, I'm not able to get those roots as straight as I want to, which means I'm probably gonna have to go in afterwards with the flat iron to really kind of straighten out the roots. I do want to give you guys a quick tip here. Make sure you guys are in a room that's well ventilated, because this doesn't get the scalp as well as it can. If you're in a room that's like kind of small, your scalp is going to sweat out. So make sure you're in a room that's well, you know, ventilated, because you know, it was just messing up my roots. Okay, it was messing up my roots. And here I am doing the top. The top is pretty easy. I am brushing it back, so that way, you know, the curls can kind of fall away from my face, and make sure I get that big, like, curly volume look that I want. Okay, now I am all done, and I'm going to go ahead and take out my pin curls. This is where you see how the roots are a problem. Like I said, it got the hair straight, but those roots, it was not giving, it wasn't straight. So, but that's fine, because I'm just going to go through in big sections with my flat iron, and you know, make sure I get those roots. And so I'm taking out my pin curls, and like I said, I pinned my hair, and I brushed my hair away from my face. And look at my baby, away from my face, so that way I can have volume. And then I'm going to go ahead and comb my hair out. And you guys, this hair is so big. And if you guys don't know me, you guys probably don't, because no one follows me. If you guys don't know me, I love some big hair. You know, it just gives me life how big and voluminous this hair is. It's making me feel like I'm a supreme, like I belong behind Diana, you know, singing, you know, background. And I love how it just kind of, you know, gives me that volume that I'm looking for. Like I said, I am going to have to go in and straighten it out. But so far, even if I didn't want to straighten it out, I could wear this out and just like give. So I love using this brush. I love the volume it's giving me. It did get, you know, my ends straight, which, you know, is really important. But I will have to go back in, because that brush is too big to get my roots. Either way, it looks pretty good, and I highly recommend you guys get it. This is me going with my flat iron, and voila. You guys, this blow dryer brush really gave me that volume that I was looking for. I was able to go in big sections and, you know, straighten out my roots. And I did one pass. I didn't even need to do it a lot. I did one pass in really big sections, and this is how my hair came out. Anywho, that's it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. I was feeling myself. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys enjoy it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have a good day.